Hey guys, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Okay, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, and somebody recommended that I do a pick a card. So I went ahead and I pulled all the cards. A lot of them are, well, all of them, let me just say, all of them are oracle cards. So this is just a very intuitive read, and if I need to, I will clarify with my other deck, okay? With my actual tarot deck. But I'm really, really excited. So this is what's going on with your person. The person that you've not been talking to, the person where things may be a little bit wonky. This is kind of like a picture into their, whatever's going on with them mentally, emotionally, spiritually. What are they struggling with? Those kind of things, okay? What do they want to say to you that they haven't? A lot of really good things. All right, so we have 3 piles right here, okay? You have pile, let's do pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Okay, I want you guys to take a moment. I'm gonna pause, and I want you guys to figure out what pile or what stone you feel like you're gravitating towards most. And I'm gonna give it a couple of seconds, and then I'm gonna start with pile 1 and move on to pile 3. So go ahead and concentrate. Okay, hopefully everyone knows what pile they're picking. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move these piles up a little bit because I really wanna focus on pile 1 right now. Okay, so the cards that you have for pile 1 are Peace, Ascending, Forgiving and Learning, Temple of My Body, The Child I Was Meant to Be. Okay, so let's get into it. So the very first cards that I wanna talk about is this is what your person is currently going through. This is what they're thinking about. I think that your person right now is really at a sense of peace. I feel like there's a new beginning that's coming, but again, there's something here where there's a pause. I feel like your person is taking a higher perspective, and they're really trying to figure out right now what's the best move to go? What's gonna put them at peace? What's gonna make things easier for your relationship? Because I do think that for the first time in a while, your person is now looking at things from your perspective. It's no longer their perspective. And I feel like with this person, what's happened over a period of time is I think that they've only looked at things from their point of view, and your point of view never mattered. As long as they were at peace, that's all that really, I feel like, mattered. And now I feel like they're taking a different perspective. I feel like they're no longer in denial. I think that they're looking at things from all angles. I feel like they're in a place where they want to have a sense of peace with you. I also feel like for some of you guys, it's interesting. I feel like family plays a huge role in this situation between you and your person. I don't know why, but it's like being peaceful with whatever is going on around them. But it's also, there's some type of opportunity that's coming that this person is foreseeing between the both of you. Now, what's happening, I feel like, is that there's gonna be a phase where this is a learning process, right? And I think that with this person is having to learn how to release certain things, how to forgive themselves, how to forgive you. And I also feel like this person is starting to, take control of certain things that they wanted growing up, right? The child I was meant to be. I feel like this person felt like they were supposed to achieve certain accolades prior to them even being able to settle down. They had to have certain things in place that their parents instilled in them before they could actually have what they wanted. And I think Temple of My Body here, it's like this person has also not been taking care of themselves. I feel like they've been pushed to the max. I feel like they've been stressed. I feel like they've been going 10 for so long that they're starting to break down, and it's because they're trying to live up to an expectation that's not realistic. So I feel like there's a period of time where your person is gonna be taking a step back, and they're gonna be looking at their life as a whole. And they're gonna be asking themselves, like, what makes me happy? And I feel like for you and them, there's gonna be some type of conversation coming in where you and this person get on the same page, because I feel like this person taking this higher perspective here, right, with ascending, they're looking for why this is happening. They're looking for, the reasons. They're looking for a deeper meaning here. They're trying to understand before they either completely give in or they release it or they reconcile, right? There's something here where they're really trying to assess what's going on in order to figure out how to get on the same page with you. I definitely feel like there's a conversation. I feel like this person has been looking at your pictures. They've been stalking you. I feel like they've been researching you. For some of you guys, they've been doing background checks. I don't know why, but I feel like there's a level of obsession with this person and what they're looking at. But now it's like they're looking at things from a higher perspective. And I feel like they're starting to realize different things about you. I think that there are certain items that are coming to light about you and your relationship with them, what the meaning is. And I think that part of the reason that this relationship is happening is so that this person can learn to forgive themselves first, and also learn like it's okay to adapt. I don't know why, but I feel like this person, it's like they're very stubborn. They're very stuck. They have a hard time adjusting. They have a hard time moving forward. And I do think also that whatever's been going on with this person, it definitely could have been family issues, family responsibilities that have been holding them back. Maybe they're in a marriage. There's something here, but I do feel like they're realizing that they do want to be with you, because breaking the rules is here. Being with you will cause controversy, but they're ready to break the social norms to be with you. So you and this person may be from a different background, ethnicity, religion, whatever it may be. And there's something here where this person is breaking free from their past, okay? Breaking free from maybe somebody that they had kids with. And they're really putting a level of peace with what they want and what they want from you. What do they want to say? What do they want to say? What do they want to communicate that they haven't, that they've been holding back? What does this pile want to communicate that they've been holding back? They've been taking a lot of time and thinking about everything. Wow, that card just jumped off. Hold on. Give me a second. Amazing. Beautiful. Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Star. This person has been taking time to figure out exactly what to say to you, because right now it's like they know that they cannot just say anything. There has to be something of substance behind it. I also feel like this person is gathering all the tools, because whatever they're going to communicate with you, one, they've been thinking about it for a period of time. Two, it's something that you've already manifested. It's some type of communication that's coming in. And I think that this communication is going to be shocking. This is something that is going to create such a level of change between you and this person that you're going to achieve a sense of emotional growth here. And I think it's going to come when you least expect it. But this person, what they want you to know is that they've been really thinking about exactly what to say to you. They've been manifesting you to come back. They've been watching you. They feel like you're a star. They feel like you're very, very special. And it's only a matter of time, because I do feel like this person is getting very relentless and they're ready to rush in. Because I do think that you're their happy ending, 10 of Cups. You're going to be very shocked at what happens with this person, because I feel like this person is finally getting to a place where they're healing themselves, where they have a level of peace here, right? 2 + 8 is 1, where they're going back to their center, they're going back to their core, and they're able just to take a look at things from a totally different perspective. It's no longer, being with you is no longer, I feel like it's always an obstacle. Well, I have to do this, then that. Well, then what, right? Or now I feel like this person is looking at you as, they're looking at it from the now. They're not worried about what's to come. I think that they're looking at it for what it is, and they're seeing a bigger perception or perspective when it does come to you. Oh my gosh. And whatever is going on, I feel like that's changing completely. I feel like they're realizing that you also have other suitors, people like you, and I think that they want to get on the same page with you, that hey, like, you're mine, so don't be over there thinking you're going to talk to anybody else, because I want you. Beautiful. Okay. That's pile 1. Let's hop over to pile number 2. Okay, we have beauty. We have acceptance. And I'm gonna be honest, I wish I could tell you the stones, but I'm really bad at that. So I don't really know stones like that. Okay, we have healing family issues. Peaceful among the thorns, blinded to pain. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. Hidden plans and fear of loss. These are also your other 2. So beauty. I think that you or your person may be extremely attracted to one another, right? There's something about you inside and out that this person is just drawn to. I do feel like, though, this person has a lot of issues with their own insecurities of how they look. Like, I don't know if it's that they're short or they don't feel attractive or you know, something during childhood where they were insecure. There's some level of insecurity, I feel like, with this person. And I think that the purpose of this relationship is that you come in and you heal whatever type of family issues were there, because I feel like this person, whoever you're dealing with in pile 2, this is somebody that felt like life had to be a certain way. They couldn't deviate from the path, right? You go to work, you make a certain amount of income, and then you have a family, and then you do this, and then you do that. It's like this person has a very structured way of doing it based on their parents. I feel like their parents instilled a certain type of tradition in them that they felt like they had to follow. And I feel like being with you, for whatever the reasoning is, it helps heal certain family wounds. And I feel like these are generational issues, generational curses. For some of you guys, I just heard like your person, like their family had like this curse on them, this generational curse. And I feel like you being with this person is breaking that curse. I know that that sounds weird. Even for me to say that, that does sound hella weird, but that's what I'm getting strongly. There's also a level of acceptance here, right? I think that this person is starting to accept the fact that life can be beautiful, right? That, you know, there's a level of duality and there's choices, right? And they can manifest it. I think it's also them accepting their current situation, right? Accepting where they are, accepting that the past doesn't necessarily have to come to the future, but it's only here right now. So I feel like this person has to accept who they are, because this person is great at having chaos around them and staying in this area where it's like, all right, whatever, I'm just gonna stay here, right? This person almost pretends like they're not going through pain while being with you. It's the weirdest thing. I can even explain. It's bizarre to me. But what I can tell you is this, and I know I'm jumping all over the place, but this is just what I feel like is happening. I feel like there's a level of silence. This person hasn't had any type of action towards you, because I feel like they're embarrassed. I don't know if somebody got somebody pregnant, but I feel like they're embarrassed of how they look. I think that they're embarrassed of how they acted towards you. I think that they're embarrassed at how emotional that you make them. And right now, I feel like an action that they've taken has made them not look good in your light. And I feel like this person doesn't necessarily want to accept that, which is why they're being quiet right now. For some of you guys, you recently called this person out, or you recently accepted something with this person, like either they have a family, right? Or this person was dating. There's some type of lie that I feel like you caught this person in, or there's something that you said to this person that was very direct and to the point, where it pulled at their heartstrings. And I think that it made them think. I also feel like this person is embarrassed. It's almost like they're embarrassed with what's going on. They're embarrassed of where they come from. Whoever that person is, for some of you guys, they're embarrassed of who that person is. What do they look like? What do they represent? I also feel like too, though, this person has to get out of this woe is me type of energy, that this is what I have to deal with. I have to deal with this pain. And I think that that's what they're working through when it comes to these cards here. I think that this person is trying to decide whether or not what's important to them, right? Peaceful among the thorns is, you know, for me, how I take it, is it love or is it money? And for some reason, this person feels like they can't have both. Material, what they need materially versus what they need spiritually or soully at a soul level. And right now, I feel like, blinded to the pain, the outside world, the material aspect of things, I feel like is starting to break them down. For some of them, they may even be sick here. Somebody's also having money issues or money plans, money situation. They feel like they made the wrong decision and now it's like they're stuck. Like for some of these people, they made a bad decision a long time ago and they still feel like they're stuck in that decision no matter what. So like, let's say that they had a baby with somebody else. They feel like that's my situation. I made that mistake however many years ago and it's my responsibility to stick it out. They feel like they're entrapped in some type of situation. And I think that they have a hard time explaining and expressing to you why it's happening, what's going on. I do think though, this person is going to reach out to you. I think that the idea of losing you is more frightening than not having you. And I think that this person right now is having to accept the fact that, you know, their actions have caused certain situations. And I feel like if they're not talking right now, they're moving a lot in the background, hidden plans. They're choosing not to reveal everything to you. For some of you guys, still proceed with caution. Don't ignore the red flags, but I feel like there's something coming right now where whatever this person has been working on, you're about to find out about it. And what do they want to say to pile two? What does this person want to communicate that they've been holding back? What does this person want to communicate that they've been holding back? The Tower, the Queen of Pentacles, okay. I feel like there's an ending of a marriage coming, an ending of a situation. I feel like there's something very big happening in their life right now, especially during Capricorn season or while Capricorn is in Venus. Big changes, Mars energy. Possibly over children. This person is going to make a very big step with you. I feel like for some of them, they're leaving a relationship behind, a long-term commitment. So a marriage, a partner that they've been dealing with for a period of time. This may even be them leaving their job in order to be with you. But there's something here about a level of reconciliation that's changing everything and it's bringing things to the next level. For some of you guys, this person has a lot of healing to do and they're going to need time to completely recoup prior to them even coming back. How would pile two, how would the people watching for pile two, how would they feel about this energy? What would they want to say to them? The Page of Cups. Surprised. The Two of Cups. I think that this person is about to do something very, very shocking that you're not expecting. I feel like there's going to be a breakup between them and somebody else. I feel like there's going to be a commitment. I feel like there's going to be something here where there's a level of reuniting, reconciling. And I feel like it's going to change the complete dynamic of your relationship forever. And it's going to be interesting because I do feel like this person is somebody who likes to think through all the details. They're not going to make a move until they've figured everything out. And I feel like this person has finally said, okay, I got this. Now I know how to move. Now I know what direction to go into. All right. Pile number 3, last but not least, old number 3. All right, let's see what you guys have. Wow. Action, purity, expressing your love, addicted, hiding your true self, insatiable, anxiety, gossip. All is well and it's up to them. Okay, I'm gonna put these off to the side. So, wow, there's a lot coming in here with pile number 3. This person is ready to take some level of action, right? Let me scoot some of these cards down. For some of you guys, you're like, I'm gonna kill her because I have things all over the place. My bad, guys, I apologize. But you know I'm a Gemini, so I'm super distracted and cluttered. All right, action. This person is getting ready to take some type of level of action towards you because they're tired of being in conflict. They're over it. It's like they're gonna be coming at you with the same energy that you came at them. And I feel like this person has taken a step back and they've asked themselves, what do I need to work on? What do I need to do? Why do I go about things the way that I do? And I feel like despite whatever insecurities and instabilities that they have with you, they're still taking some level of action. And it's because they know that there has to be an adjustment. They want harmony. They want to move away from whatever conflict that they have. Because I do feel like this person wants to reconcile. This person doesn't want to be upset anymore. They don't want to feel like they're crazy. I feel like this person feels like they're crazy. I don't think that they necessarily completely understand why they're so drawn to you, but they are. With you, there's a level of purity, right? So with this level of purity, think about it as a holy trinity. With you, you have everything. And this person knows that when you have everything and when you're operating from a very pure place, this person has to do the same. This person has to let go of, things that are no longer serving them, things that are not for their higher good. And I feel like this person is really being pushed to take a level of action to make things right. For some of you guys, this person needs to apologize. This person needs to explain to you why they felt like they had to detach from you, why they felt like, things with you and them necessarily, they felt like possibly couldn't work out for whatever the reasoning is. And I feel like it's because this person wasn't living their life the way that it was meant to be lived, if you want me to be honest. Like, I feel like this person may have had some addictions or something in the past that wasn't very good, whether they were a player, whether they did a lot of fantasizing, whether this person just wanted their freedom. And I think that they unintentionally hurt you or whatever, but I feel like this person is taking a level of action because the purpose of this is like they're getting ready. The action that they're taking is to express how they feel. And the reason that they're taking this action towards you is because I think that they're tired of pretending, right? Addicted. This person is addicted to you. I think that they're tired of pretending that it doesn't hurt them not being with you. I think that the fear of the unknown of what you're doing is scary to them. And for them, it's like you've given them the lead. You're like, here you go, you do it. Now what are you going to do with it? And I feel like this person, in some sense, it feels like it's a hamster wheel, right? It's good, it's bad, it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. And I think that they're starting to acknowledge that it starts with the action that they take. What are they releasing? What are they beginning? There's some type of expression here that comes from the heart that's very pure. Whatever addictions this person has, drugs, alcohol, drinking, ego, anything that does not serve this person, they're releasing. This person has hid who they are for so long that it's like they forgot who they were until you brought them back down to earth and you really showed them like, no, you can be this person. You don't have to be this. You can be pure. At any time, you have the ability of starting over. And I think that you're teaching this person how to love. You're teaching this person how to get back to who they are at a true level. Because this person goes back and forth, right? Between dualities. to be who everybody thinks they are or to be who this person really is. And I think that this person allows other people to affect their opinions, to affect what they do, what they're supposed to do, what they're supposed to have. And I feel like for whatever reasoning, for this moment, this person is no longer going to hide how they feel. They're no longer going to pretend like they're not focused or fixated on you. I think that because you've detached from the outcome, everything is working in its right time. I feel like you know that it's really up to them to decide what direction they're gonna go. And like I said, addicted, I think that they can't get enough of you. I think that it causes them a lot of anxiety. And I think that when they sit here, they become very envious or petty or jealous of you, of how free you are. And I think that they don't like the idea of somebody else having you, the idea of somebody else touching you. I don't think that they like that because they always want more. And I also feel like if people are talking about you, they don't like that either. And there's a level of anxiety that's coming over them where what happens if when they want you, they're not going to be able to have you, right? There's a level of like scarcity there. Like there's a scarcity tactic that you're wanted by a lot of people right now. And there's a lot of anxiety and they're scared. And I do feel like they're in some type of panic right now that you may not want them when they're ready to express themselves. What do they want to say to this pile 3? What do they want to say that they've not communicated? Emperor, 8 of Wands, King of Wands. My goodness. Okay. First of all, this person is stalking you, right? Okay. I think that there's going to be communication coming in, just like that card said, expression. There's going to be something that changes things very quickly. This person is stepping up and they're becoming this Emperor energy, right? They're tired. I think that now it's like it's their turn to provide a level of order. It's their turn to take the level of action. It's their turn to step into this masculine energy and express what they want from you and what they want. I feel like they're going after what they want. I think that they've watched you long enough. I think that they know who you are. I think that they're tired of the games and the hurt. I think that they're tired of the anxiety. And I feel like this person really just wants to make things right. I think that they want to get out of their head. But there is a lot of communication coming in for you guys where this person says, hey, I want to move forward with you. And I want to move forward very quickly. I know what I want and I want you. And I think it's because of the anxiety of whatever they're seeing or whatever they're hearing that's shaking them to the core. So, you guys, let me know if you like this reading. I'm going to try to timestamp it. If you do, I'll do more of these. This is kind of my first time, my first go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. It means the world to me. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, Girl Scout.